You're with us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now and getting to start. Zach Wheeler, what do you look for here?
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Ready to go? Here's a speed threat, Jazz Shazam Jr.
The center fielder, Jazz Shazam Jr.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Liner caught at second. And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that one lifted in the air center field. Marsh moves under it. Pulls it in for the out.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Two outs, base is empty. Luis Arraez stands in. Line drive, base hit. Around first, heading for two. And he's in there standing up with a two-out double.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
So, man aboard. Jorge Soler, the next up for the Marlins. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the three-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with two outs.
And a pitch. And it's even up. Zach Wheeler, who was the 6th overall pick in 2009 by the Giants out of high school. He's from Smyrna, Georgia. Righty to the plate. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. One left for Miami. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And towing the slab here, Sandy Alcantara. Last year's Cy Young Award winner in the National League, Singy.
Well, Boog, he was healthy last year and gained a tremendous amount of confidence. He took a big step forward last season. I think he'll take another one this season.
Bottom of the first. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott.
Second baseman, Bryson.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Swings through it for the K. Gassed it right by him.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence and it's a multi-run home run.
Ripped towards third. To first. And they get Turner for the out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
So 2 down. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Next pitch is outside.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now it's Alec Bohm. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Phillies leave a couple. We played an inning, no score. Second inning set to go. And at the plate for Miami, Brian De La Cruz.
Brian De La Cruz.
One now.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Now it's Yuli Gurriel. Second inning here, no score. And that one is inside. Wheeler, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now 3-1.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective. But just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher booth, and throwing the pitch.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 up, 2 down. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
That one's in there, and the count 1-2. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. Struck him out looking. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
The center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
And the righty deals. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Jake Cave now. Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. Number 62 on to pitch here, on for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
And that's a little high. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Batting ninth, the catcher,
Garrett Stubbs stands in for the Phillies. Ground ball right side, could be two. Fires to second for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So the Philly batting order turns over. This is Bryson Stott. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Runners on first and third, 2 away. To the right side. Arise on to first. And that is the inning. 2 left on. We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Philadelphia, on to the third inning. Jacob Stallings now.
Jacob Stallings.
The 1-1. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch way upstairs. And downstairs.
Some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 0 for 1 so far. And a pitch. And it is 2-1. Top of the third, no score. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Righty delivers. Struck him out swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Turner now. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Next pitch is outside.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Shazam makes the play. One up, one down.
Up next for Philadelphia, no left fielder.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies, and he's already singled in this game. They say you win.
1 and 2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He reached out a walk his first time.
Castellanos.
And now it's even up. On the ground right side. And foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Phillies down in order, and we are still scoreless. Back at Citizens Bank Park, at the plate, Garrett Cooper.
Garrett Cooper.
The wind of the pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias. Doubled in his first AB. Ball on a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The 2-1. Good eye in that spot.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And the 3-1. Slow ground ball to the right side. Clemens over to second, back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Here's a 1-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Sends it across to first. They go 5-3 for the first out as the third baseman makes the play from the shortstop spot in the shift. So up next, Brandon Marsh. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Next offering is in for a strike. That's ripped. Base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
One down. And now for the Phillies, Jake Cave. Reached on an infield single his first time. Left-hand hitter waits. Towards first, and that's just foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Next pitch is in the dirt. 3-2 now. Action in the pen down there. Devin Smeltzer appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. The kick, the 3-2. Runner on the go. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Cody Clemens worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Checks over to first, back safely. Kicks and deals. That misses. 3 balls and a strike. Left-hand batter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. De La Cruz brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 left for Philadelphia, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
The left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's 1 down.
The first baseman, number 10.
Yuli Gurriel comes up to hit.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
They say it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Off the mark there. The count now 2-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Okay.
And there's ball 4.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Now batting.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Gene Segura at the plate here. Misses. It's 2-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Caught him looking for the K.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Now at the plate, Jacob Stallings has some trouble with it, and they tag him out. Marlins lead 1. Halfway through this one, still no score. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Devin Smeltzer. He's been so good against lefties.
Now
Garrett Stubbs stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And now it's filled up.
3-2.
And now the lefty. Ripped into right center. And now maybe extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now, Bryson Stott. In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. In the air out to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Trey Turner at the plate. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Runner at second here, one gone. And that one in the air center field. Chisholm makes the play. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Now here is Kyle Schwarber. This guy with light tower power. The 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
All set for the top of the 6th. And now the shortstop, John Birdie. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
And a quick out, number 1.
The center fielder, number 2, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now Garrett Cooper. Bounce to the right. That's out number 3. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now, Nick
For the
Castellanos.
Phillies, the designated hitter.
And the pitch.
Castellanos.
No, that's a
Well,
ball.
these Phillies looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
So up next, Alec Bohm. Bounced up the middle. Birdie. Tosses to first. One away. Bottom of the 6th.
Center fielder, number 16,
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock. You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Line drive, base hit. Run scores easily, and the Phillies strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now the right fielder, Jake Cave. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And here it comes. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
2-2.
In the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away.
the first baseman, Cody.
And now the first baseman, Cody Clemens. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they lead by 2.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Garrett Stubbs. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Segura puts it away, and that ends the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We're through 6 full. It's the Phillies 2 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Gathers and throws. One out. A key out to start the seventh.
The right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler, the next up for the Marlins. One down, base is empty. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
And a 3-2.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Brian De La Cruz digs in now. The wide to kick the pitch. That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. The count 2-1. Swings through that one. Next one misses, and it's 3-2. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Jose Alvarado, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Vasquez getting cranked up as well. That one hit to right. Cade moving to his left. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And the Marlins down quietly. And they're down 2-0. New pitcher on now, number 33. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
The second baseman.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. The pitch.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Pitch misses outside. And now 3 balls and a strike. Late on that fastball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The wind of the pitch. Got him swinging.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Next offering misses. 2-2. Here comes a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The wind of the pitch. And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
And now Kyle Schwarber got him swinging, and 2 away now.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And he deals. Turner runs. Next offering is fouled back. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
And it goes just foul. The 1-2. Got him looking. Huge called 3rd strike against a big bat to end the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They're up 2-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's Gurriel. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And up next for Miami, Gene Segura. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Tying run at the plate, and the tying run is on base.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Zach Wheeler won't go any further. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back. Pitching change here. McKinley Moore.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. On to pinch run, Garrett Hampson.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Gurriel, the lead runner at second. Hampson at first with no outs. Swing and a miss. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Jose Alvarado, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Kicks and fires. Got him looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
John Birdie at the plate. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
out there to center. Marsh moves under it. 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
The center fielder, number 2, Shazam Jr.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Here's the center fielder, Shazam Jr., known for his late inning heroics. Right-handed reliever. First and second, 2 down.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's out to center field. Marsh moves under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. So coming into the game now on defense, Garrett Hampson. He's the new third baseman.
Now playing.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Matt Barnes.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Matt Barnes.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
The center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
The pitch. And that skips in the dirt. Lined into left center, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Jake Cave stands in for the Phillies. The 1-1. They say you win. Next pitch misses inside, and the count's even at 2. Miami's bullpen with some action. Dylan Floro, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. No outs, runner on second. Runner takes off. Got him swinging. Throw to third, and he's out.
I never really liked trying to steal third base when my teammate's up there and he's got 2 strikes. You know he's got to battle, he's got to bear down, but in his vision, he sees you take off, and everything gets a little more exciting, a little quicker, and he may swing at a pitch that's not in the strike zone. Right there, strike out and throw out at third, that's just really disappointing.
And now 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jose Alvarado. A chance at his first save of the
Your
year.
attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 46, Jose.
And the batter now, Garrett Cooper.
Leading off from Miami, the designated hitter, Garrett Cooper.
Next offering is down low. There's a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
The pitch. Cooper tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
On the ground. Stop. Fires over to first. And they're down to their last out.
The batter, the right fielder, Jorge Soler.
And here is Jorge Soler. Dribbled up the third baseline. And he grabs it in foul ground. The 1-2. Got him looking. And that is the ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
2-0 your final here in this one. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.